All right, thanks so much, Josh. He's a nationally renowned chef, and his own cookbook has been highlighted and spotlighted on one of our shows here on NBC, The Today Show with Kathy Lee and Hoda. You know, every 2 weeks, though, he is going to grace our kitchen with some wonderful food ideas, and some that are not just good tasting, but good for you. It's our friend, Chef Mark Leslie. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
It is great to see you, and I was just asking you about some of the things you have here, and you're going to make this delicious plate, and I can't wait to show you the finished product. I'm a little intimidated by the kitchen. You probably should know that about me, but this is something you think is even I could do it.
Yeah, this is a really quick recipe, and what's great about it is that when I lived in Italy with the Italian family, I wrote about it in my book, Beyond the Pasta, Italians eat smaller portions, and one way to do that is to go with a chicken cutlet as opposed to a full chicken breast.
Right.
So today I'd like to show you how to make chicken cutlets two different ways, just a plain, kind of traditional way, a little bit of lemon juice, and then one called Saltimbocca, which means jump in the mouth.
Saltimbocca.
Saltimbocca. It means jump in the mouth. It means lots of flavors, prosciutto and sage. So why don't we go ahead and get started.
Okay.
What we're going to need, let's go ahead and kind of do the battering first. It's a little bit of breadcrumb in a pan, and from there we're going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese, or Parmigiano Reggiano is the Italian cheese.
I'm liking this so far.
Yeah, right. Just a little bit of cheese. Don't go crazy. You want to keep things good. Also, we're going to use 1 egg.
Okay.
We're really cooking here today.
I see.
That's right, and we're going to beat that in. To make a regular cutlet, I think people think they don't have a lot of time to cook. And what's great about this recipe is that you can have food in just a couple of minutes. It doesn't take a long time to cook these. I've got chicken cutlets here, as you can tell. I wore my glove. I thought Judd was going to be here today, and now he's not here, and I've got the rubber glove on. So here we go.
So that's the thing between you and Judd.
That's right. Okay. So we have a chicken cutlet. It's nice and thin. You can get these at the store or ask your butcher to cut them for you.
They actually come that thin?
Yes.
Okay.
And 3 of these together would make 1/2 of a chicken breast. So by cutting them in half or into thirds, you're actually using a smaller portion, and you're eating the same amount of chicken in a way you think you are, but you're not. So that's one way of dieting.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to season both sides with salt and pepper. I've already seasoned one side. A little cracked pepper goes on top of that.
Okay.
For a regular cutlet, you'll then take the cutlet and you'll put it in the egg wash.
Okay.
Now this is really easy. And then you're going to put it in the breadcrumbs, and you just want to lightly coat it.
Okay.
Kind of push it down.
Make sure it's all covered up.
That's right. And what's great about this is that it doesn't take a lot of ingredients to make this dish.
It smells so good.
Doesn't it?
Smells like you're doing something over there.
Put a little extra virgin olive oil instead of using butter or vegetable oil. This is a healthier oil for you. We'll see how hot this pan is. Get going. So that's the cutlet, and it's going to go into the pan.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's sizzling. There we go.
Perfect.
For the Saltimbocca version, the Italian kind of dressed up version.
The jump in your mouth.
The jump in your mouth version. You're going to take the chicken cutlet, and you're actually going to put a piece of sage on it. You'll run a sage leaf, just like that, on top of it. And then from here, you'll take a piece of prosciutto, and prosciutto is salt-cured ham.
Yes,
you can find that in the deli section. Do you like prosciutto?
I do. I love it.
Just a thin slice. So you're going to lay that on top.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, so the prosciutto will actually help seal in the sage. And you're going to run that into the egg wash.
Just like we did before.
Just like you did before. Make sure you just run that off a little bit. And we're going to put that into the breadcrumbs and turn it.
Okay.
You think you can do this at home?
I think I can.
You just have to make sure you press it down so that you kind of get everything to adhere to it.
And make sure it's well coated,
That's right. You're going to shake off the extra, and then you're going to lay it in the pan. Now this one, the first one that I put in, should be...
Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah,
brown.
Nice and brown. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. So
we'll just finish off the second side, and we'll keep going.
And I think, you know, it's everything in moderation. I love how you're showing us how to cook healthier and doing pretty much the same thing we've always done, but we need to just make sure we use smaller portions. And I like the way it's just as, it looks just as big on the plate, but it's not.
It does. 3 of these pieces would be 1 chicken breast, and normally in America we're served 1, chicken breast, 1 big one. So now you're going to eat 1 or just 2 of those. We're cooking over here. I got to remember to keep my pan moving.
You're still looking good over there.
You're good. So what's a great thing to cook with this, or to serve with this, besides doing the chicken, is also to do, I thought we'd do some roasted carrots.
Right, roasted carrots.
I got carrots from the fresh market. You can go to a garden store. You can go to, you know, any of the farmers markets downtown.
Are these some kind of special carrots, or they're just regular
Well, they
carrots?
have the greens on top, and the reason I like using the greens is that you can tell how fresh the carrots are.
Right.
If the greens are really dead, then obviously the carrots are old. And it's just a great way. If you can't find those carrots, it doesn't matter. Use the ones that come in the bag. Chop them up because they're usually thicker.
Right.
Chop them up and cut them. But you'll just toss them with a little extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. Roast them in a pan, and when you come out, they'll kind of be roasted like this. And you'll just serve them.
Serve those right alongside your chicken. Either one, your regular basic chicken.
That's right.
Or your Saltimbocca.
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 Brava. We're really cooking.
Yes.
So, in the time that we've done this segment now, this chicken cutlet's
maybe
already
5 minutes, yes.
Yeah.
And how long do we roast the carrots?
You're going to roast the carrots at 400 for about 30 minutes until they have nice color on them and they're fork tender.
Okay, so we need to make sure we have our carrots in the oven before we even start getting our chicken together.
That's right.
We'll be done with that in no time. That chicken will come right out.
Taste some of this.
Oh, boy, that looks so good. Okay, so remind us again about your cookbook, the name of it again, and where we can get it.
Beyond the Pasta, and you can get it at Capitol Book and News here in Montgomery, or also at the Goat Hill Museum bookstore downtown in the Capitol. It's got a little lemon juice on it.
Okay. I'm ready.
Go on.
I'm going to do it.
What do you think?
It's jumping in my mouth. Very good. Very good.
Excellent.
Thank you so much. And Mark, we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yep,
You'll
a couple
right
weeks
back?
I'll be back and we'll do something else and get you in the kitchen and cooking.
Oh, this is mine. This is mine. That
Good.
tastes
There
so
you go.
good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What a nice gift to share with us here in the kitchen, and he'll be back with us in a couple of weeks. When we come back here today, we'll be taking your calls about your